introduce you in a second. Hey, Mike from Dead and Dying Retail on Facebook, and we are live at the first ever Kmart for the last time, Garden City, Michigan, 1962 to 2017, and met up with Greg here, who looks like he works at Kmart, but he doesn't. Well, he could. We were just at the Garden City store, which is behind me, as you can see, and it is closing. Not sure how many more weeks. Do you know how many more weeks we have left?
I don't know. They don't have an answer. Every time I ask, they don't tell me. They say end of March, but
I know an employee at the Cromwell store, Cromwell, Connecticut. They're closing March 12th. I heard these stores are like the 26th, 27th, something around there. So I think they have like 2 more weeks than the Cromwell store. Who knows? But we got some cool stuff. Well, I didn't get much. I did get a Conching button, thanks to Greg here.
Yep.
It's one of these buttons. You hit it and it makes some dollar sounds or money sounds.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I don't know, but as cool as $1. Cool. So
Thanks
March 26th, Tory notes on their store. So who knows? We got Greg got a shopping basket holder, for lack of a better term, for a whole $5, and a vintage. I think they're from original to the store. If not, they're probably at least 30, 40 years old. I don't even know what you call those. They're almost like laundry baskets. Like when you roll, it's like on a cart. They were in the customer service area. Like when you return something, they would kind of throw it down. You scored one of those for $10 whole.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
So we're getting deals here. There's still an okay amount of stuff left, but there are a lot of shoppers. Let me pan out of there. I mean, just kind of, this is what is it, Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, and it's the store's pretty busy. And I was told from an inside source that this store was, and it still is, making money for the company, and of course it's going to close. Why not? I understand that Kmart sold this store off to somebody else, and then they extended the lease, and then eventually it couldn't be extended. How was the Super Kmart in Warren? It was awesome. Nick and I met up for first time in the last 4 years and explored the Super K, which is still a legitimate Super K, still has a D, still has all the food, the produce, full line, everything. It's still a Super Kmart, open from 8 to 10, Monday through Sunday. How many K-Caps are left? I get that question a lot. I have no idea. There is no running count of what stores still have them. If they have them, go to it because it can close the next day.
It's a rarity. They're not in Metro Detroit. You can't find them anymore. So
there's no directory for this kind of thing. Little Caesars, you might be able to go on their website and find where your local Little Caesars is, and it might be in a Kmart. But I mean, I probably go to 100 Kmarts a year. Sounds about right. I see a K-Caf maybe in 5 of them. So you better get to one if you do see them. So the store, it doesn't look very special. The stupid big K sign still on the let me see if I can turn the camera this way. I don't know how well this is going to turn out here. Maybe this has turned out really well. First time I've turned the camera here with the Facebook Live thing, and all your comments are this way. So excuse me if I'm doing this while I'm reading. Not really much special about this one outside of the fact that it is the original. There are plenty of photos of this store online. Someone emailed me and said Muhammad Ali was at this store signing autographs.
I don't doubt it.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer of all time, was at this Kmart. Who else was? I mean, did you? Well, no, he was. Greg saying his local Kmart, which was in Port Huron. Am I saying that
Port
right? Port Huron. Sounds
Lake
Canadian.
Huron. So
their store had Mario Andretti.
Yeah, I came there during the grand opening.
Indy 500 winner, Daytona 500 winner, Mario Andretti was at Kmart.
Miss America was also there.
Miss America. This was Kmart people. Amazing. Now, I don't know who's... we're still going to Kmart. So that's all that matters.
Yeah.
What else? I should have made it... You know, Tori, and I really feel strongly about this. I really wish they kept this store in the chain, even if they did close it. turn it into offices, something. I mean, this is the first ever store.
Museum would be the best.
Yeah, it's really sad what they're doing with this, but I believe the decision to get rid of the store might have actually been before Fast Eddie took over. I'm not sure, and if it wasn't, then whoever, well, they probably just needed cash. Maybe it was around the bankruptcy. Basically, Kmart's pulling out of this area left and right. It's pretty sad. Michigan was the home base for Kmart, and now there are, how many are left? Maybe 10?
I mean, out there, like, that.
In the whole state?
No, Metro Detroit.
Still 20? There's no way there's 20.
I don't know. I keep losing them. They close so much, but they used to be on every corner. I mean, you can go.
Daryl Waltrip did a signing at Martinsville, Virginia Kmart. Excellent. I have, if you saw, I had a Daryl Waltrip Big K t-shirt on the other day. Today I'm just sporting my Blockbuster one at Kmart. I don't have enough Kmart shirts, so and there's not a lot on eBay, believe it or not. So people are selling their Kmart employee shirts for $25. Can you believe that?
I got mine for 40.
$40.
But I didn't pay for it. It was a Christmas present. But
Someone paid $40 to get this man a Kmart shirt. Thankfully, I know a guy in Connecticut who is hooking me up with one. So thank you for that.
Yeah, but I got all their stuff.
But yeah, this guy gets a lot of stuff. So
usually free out of dumpsters, but you know.
This guy has more stuff than me when it comes to Kmart. I call myself the K Master. I may need to relinquish that name to Greg over here, but otherwise today we scoped out a few other places. We met up at the former Super K and Pace warehouse, which lasted a whole 1 month and now is a Sam's Club in Port Huron,
Yes.
Michigan. Sounds so Canadian. And I met up there, and then there's also another Kmart which closed to replace it. The Super Kmart replaced it. We went to then the Kmart. Where was that?
Marine City.
Marine City, which
right across the border. Like,
you basically, if you look across the street, you could see Canada. So we went to that store. That was actually a pretty nice location. Still has the auto center. It's a 70s store. Still has the auto center going, and the employee. She was really nice. She was
a trainee, but you know.
She was really nice.
She thought you worked there.
Oh, she thought I worked there. This guy's got a Kmart button, Super Kmart button. And they thought I worked there. And I got the same thing at this store. They thought I worked here. I'm wearing a hoodie. Now, granted, it is a Route 66 hoodie, but still.
Something to add about the Port Huron one, it was the first super center in Michigan. And one of the people from the headquarters came over and said it was the biggest one ever built. I mean, I think it's the second biggest, but I'll keep saying it's the biggest since he said it. But
could be.
I would like to know what the biggest one is. I think the Port Huron may be, but it was 192,000 square feet.
It's big.
So, I mean, it's one of the biggest.
Now, the American Fair stores were bigger, I believe. Of course, that was a predecessor to Super Kmart. There's 4 of them, and I believe at least one of them was 200,000 plus square feet. That's some serious square footage.
Yeah, those were obviously a lot bigger.
So, but those kind of didn't count because they kind of weren't Kmart at first, and they kind of were, and so that might be, he might live in the town with the former biggest Super Kmart. But anyway, so we went to the where was that again?
Port Huron or Marine City?
Marine City, and then after that, I can't remember where we went to.
Meyer. We went to the Meyer. It was like old
Meyer. Was that not
Thrifty Acre Meyer?
Yes, that was.
It was kind of a strange one. It was in Sterling Heights. Kind of, the entrances didn't match. The inside kind of was.
It reminded me of a Kmart remodel where they kind of half-assed it.
Basically.
So kind of an odd thing because most of the Meyer stores are pretty nice and up to date, and this one was. I mean, it was okay, but it still had some vintage stuff in it, which was pretty cool. And then after that, I ate at the Macy's Lakeshore Grill at the collection. What's the collection?
Somerset Collection.
Somerset Collection. I did not walk around the mall. I probably would need to show my pay stubs and show how much my mortgage is every month to be able to shop there. But the food was dynamite. I might share a picture of the food. It was really good and not overly priced. After that, we went to the Kmart Headquarters, the former Kmart Headquarters in Troy, which Greg here sent those pictures you saw a couple weeks ago. He took those. I have some non-snow pictures. And I took a video as well. I will have that for you. Then I went to a Sears is really cool. It's I forgot to say about that. So it has this old script, not script, the typeface logo, the Sears typeface logo, and it still has the typeface white lettering on the store. And it seems to be still a repair center. So when you have like a leaf blower, or you have a mower, or something appliance needs to be fixed, it gets sent back there. And the place is huge. So I got some really cool pictures of that from the outside. The inside's just kind of nothing really special. And then after that, we came here to the Garden City store. So, yes, I'm looking at your comments. Yes, Medina, Ohio, it was. I went to that store. Of course, it wasn't open. That was, I can't remember if that was the biggest, one of the biggest.
Well, yeah, I was thinking of the first one. This is the first one in Michigan, which was a big deal. And I'll give you the pictures. You can post it later at the sign.
Does Greg have a rolling blue light? He does now.
Yes.
He now owns a rolling blue light. And so do I. My blue light is under repair, though. The blue light does not work. And my buddy Chris is going to get me all hooked up with that.
Mine was brand new, though. They pulled out. They had two of them in the store for some reason.
Brand new. Never used blue light.
The batteries had tape on it. But it was all dry rotted. So
mine is the classic old school one. So I don't know if that means more or less. Congratulations, this is the most liked video I've ever had. Thank you very much. I definitely appreciate that. So, outside of that, I am headed to, Meijer in Lincoln Park.
Yeah, it was Super Kmart. Closed in 2003. And then Meijer, they kept the design. They actually built on it, like the garden center. Actually, they built a bigger, they expanded and they put the same front that the entrances has on it. So, they did a good job with it, really.
I'm about to check that out shortly. Like the Facebook Live thing. Mike Hecker. I can't remember sure. Meijer soon in Medina. Interesting information. Mike, if you got more information about that, let us know. I have not heard that, but you might know better, and Nick is from Ohio, and he might know. You guys got in trouble with employees. Well, we don't make it known that we're taking pictures there, Paul.
I never have.
I don't make it obvious. I try not to take pictures when they're looking. I use my cell phone, and again, we don't make it blatantly obvious.
And I got in fights with employees at Sears, but those people were ignorant, so they were just being ignorant old hags. Whatever.
I do this on the down low, Otherwise, if a liquidator's kind of cool with stuff. Maybe the store's closing, I might not care as much, but no, we try to be respectful and not make it known and be obvious about this.
There's a whole video actually on the Sears Port here one. Someone actually brought in a whole camera crew and actually made a whole video just of the closing and a sad song and stuff. So they didn't care. They literally brought in someone with a big giant camera on tripods, and there's employees and people walking around. They didn't care. So I would look at that.
Will you stopping by the Adrian, Michigan Kmart? I don't plan on it. But
pretty
maybe
far away.
Where's that in the state? I saw it my first time.
I don't
in
know. You got me. I know.
Nick might have went. We have so many pictures that we haven't shared.
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow. I don't want to get so long-winded this video, but tomorrow I am headed to Columbus, Ohio for the first time ever, and you will be seeing some closing Kmart's, some closing Sears, and the Andersons. Bum, bum, bum. What is The Andersons? Is it a cereal? Is it a TV show? Is it? I don't know. Is it a set of brothers? I don't know. Apparently, it's some kind of really cool store that has like farm equipment and live animals and a deli and all sorts of. It's huge. So we're gonna check out the Andersons, and who knows? I see a lot of dying retail around there. So we are. It is 30 miles from Toledo. Nick might have covered that. I'm not really sure, Tara, but we're trying. We're trying to cover as much as we can. And Greg here, I can't thank him enough. He has sent pretty much like every picture you've seen from Michigan. It's been from him.
Trying to save it before it's gone, because it's not going to be around much longer. Nick
went to Michigan as well, and we have some other people who have started like the page for Michigan. So thank you very much for all the submissions, of course. I'll give you one final look. My arm is killing me. Selfie mode here. Sorry, I'm not a selfie person. This is the Kmart here, Garden City. I'm doing this in selfie mode, so pardon the... Mike, I will look at that article when I can. I'm on my phone, so I can't open that in Facebook Live here. So one final, it's that I'm not, I know this is I'm not actually crying. It is really...
It's really cold and windy.
It's cold and windy up here.
I have glasses on, so it's not happening.
It is...
but it's a sad day. You know, it rained when we came in today. Right when we walked in,
as soon as we got out of the car, it downpoured. If that's a sign of anything. And then my eye is watering because of the cold and wind. And living in Charlotte, this is cold for me. So, the irony of the whole thing. So, final thoughts about the Kmart here, Greg.
Well, I don't know. I just hope they would stay around a little bit longer. But you know, where I live, it's an hour away from the nearest Kmart. So I've been Kmart-less for a long time. But I will travel to come see a Kmart. Unfortunately,
he will travel. I will travel too. I don't know how many miles away from home I am.
Pretty far away.
Pretty far away. You know, I guess sleeping in your car really says something about your dedication to Kmart. But yeah,
I thought you were crazy. She was like, that guy's out of his mind.
As you can see, I'm not really that crazy. I'm just,
no, you're not. You're pretty normal. Just crazy as I am.
But yeah, I mean, we're having a good time, and appreciate all the comments. Paul, thanks for the comment there. This is my first and last time here ever. Unfortunately, not too much special here.
No, to point out, there actually was an auto center here until like a couple years, like maybe a year ago, right in the parking lot over there.
Oh.
And they just tore it down. And from their Earth view, they left the Penske sign. They just threw it on the roof.
Yes, I remember that. Go on Bing Maps and look up this store. You will see Penske Auto on top of the roof.
Yeah.
And now it's probably in a scrapyard.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, go and look up the pictures of this store on opening day. It will probably make you smile and bring maybe a tear to your eye when you see what it's like today. But we're hoping.
I just hope it doesn't get tore down. That's all I want. I hope this place doesn't get torn down. I'm probably knowing how history gets destroyed every go, but
go to a Kmart while you can, people.
Exactly.
I really think they're going to be around for a while, but they might be limited in their numbers. So, Fast Eddie, he is. I got to keep this PG-13. So he's a jerk, as we all know.
The article that Milo Yiannopoulos posted, I don't know if you saw it. It was pretty funny what he did about Eddie. Like, he did a whole story about Eddie and how terrible he is and what he thinks of employees.
Yes, I have. I've shared that article. It was a little while ago, but
it wasn't that long ago. I don't know.
Maybe this is a new one.
Yeah, he created a new one. It's pretty funny,
because there was an article I shared a couple months ago about.
It could have been that. I didn't see it. But I saw it.
Eddie, their opinion of Eddie, which was great because it's pretty much the same opinion everyone else has.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen, but he does not own this store, so I don't know if we can really blame him or not, but why not?
Exactly.
So you guys are 0.25 miles from my house. Jeff, yeah, I hope, I know people have been sending me so many pictures of the store. Hopefully you could visit the store one last time. I think it's open for about 3 more weeks, maybe.
It's a long way from our houses, I'll tell you that.
It seems like it really had a dedicated customer base. It just felt like the people shopping there have shopped there before many times. And again, I've been told by many sources this store was making money. So people shopped here, and now they're going to be left with nothing here in Garden City. Andrew. Hey, Andrew. He's from California. He's my number one California guy. If you're in California, especially Fresno, Andrew, the guy. Anything special from the store? So, yeah. Was there anything special that we saw that made this different? They kind of took
it all out. The old pictures, all the signage was all taken out. There was nothing here. So
really?
Whatever I got is all there was left.
Really wasn't much there. So
just an empty shell. It's really bright inside.
It is very bright.
That's about it.
There's no plaque dedicating the store on the outside.
Shocks me. They have the mood lighting. That's kind of a nice thing.
They have a little
set up fluorescent. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, the jack is gone. I don't know who bought it. Try to know. The placard, the stand is there, but the directory is not there. So someone has taken it.
Yeah.
Sonny, hey Sonny. Yes, Sonny. Remember, I think you were the first person to show me pictures of this store, Garden City. So I used to. Sonny's the first person I met in the retail community.
Really?
Yes, and now he's in the dreaded DC area. Worse traffic than Detroit. It's got to be.
Oh, that's terrible.
Terrible. But yes, I did remember your pictures from this store, and you actually have some pictures of a Kmart out in Long Island. I think that was a Caldor that I really want to go to. So you get me all. That's a whole nother trip. Yeah, Jeff, I maybe someone bought it. I know when Nick tried to buy it, they would not let him buy it. They would let him buy the whole stand, but it's $50. So I can't tell you. But if you can get it, get it.
Go for it.
If you can't, save it. But I think hopefully maybe an employee took it. I don't know. But I think other retail enthusiasts are at this location.
I think so too.
Yeah, I've had yeah, it's getting cleaned up pretty fast. I'm sorry, I'm reading your comments sideways. I'm getting a lot more comments. I was wrapping this up here.
I know.
Richmond, Michigan is still open. Geo, I guess he goes to the Richmond, Michigan store.
I go there maybe once a month. Not so special anymore.
Oh, yes, Jeff. Garden City has the first Little Caesars.
You know what? Yeah, that's what... I don't know if it wouldn't be here, but it was... Forgot about that. And the first enclosed McDonald's was also here, too.
Is the first... Is it still here?
I don't know.
It's probably been rebuilt.
Yeah, most likely. No, yeah.
Well, that's what... I'm going to go there after we depart here in just a minute. I'm going to just check that Little Caesars out.
I would look it up because the first enclosed McDonald's was here.
Okay. My arm is killing me here. I don't use selfie sticks. Maybe I should invest in one.
I got one from Kmart, actually.
Am I going to Tulsa, Oklahoma City? I would love to. Maybe 2018. Maybe I will. Just tempt me. If you give me some cool stuff. I do have some stuff coming from that area soon. I have some people who contributed stuff a while ago. I haven't got around to all of it. I try to rely on other people for that stuff. That's farthest Midwest I've been is Kansas City. Farthest north I've been is Canada. And farthest south I've been is Florida. So... who knows?
Traveling the world.
Also SS Kresge. Yes, the picture of Kresge. I think that probably was. I've heard most of the employees get to take like that kind of stuff, or it's given to somebody. So hopefully that stuff is safe. Same McDonald's, built in '62. Do you know the address, Jeff? Do you know the address of that McDonald's?
I don't know where it is. I just read it earlier today. Actually, it's on the Free Press or something.
Okay, I could Google it if you guys don't know. In the first ever Little Caesars, which I remember the owner just died, founder just died.
Yeah.
A great story about him paying Rosa Parks rent and all that. And,
it's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot about that until, I think Jeff or someone told me that before I left my trip, but I have 1,000 things to remember.
Yeah.
It's very close to me. Okay, well, I'm going to check that out here, and I have a few other things to check out for the rest of my trip here. But yes, my arm is killing me, and Greg needs to get home, and Middle Belt and Ford. Okay, thanks, Jeff. I will check that out. I probably won't do another Facebook Live, but I will check that out. So yes, we were wrapping things up here at the last ever, and again, these random tears. I am not crying. It's really...
It's tears of sadness.
But the wind is blowing the hair in my hair.
The wind is terrible. That's true.
I will check it all out. But it is... I will have some more pictures and video tonight and tomorrow from Michigan and Ohio. Sorry I couldn't do more Facebook Live, but a lot of technical difficulties.
A lot of stuff going on, too.
And international problems in Canada.
Yeah.
They let me back in the country, though. So that's good.
It's a shock.
Yes, but we are... Thank you very much. This is one of the most viewed videos I've had, one of the most liked videos I have. And I will catch up on all your comments and anything you sent me. Hopefully tonight when I get to my hotel. And I will see you all tomorrow.
Show the sign, too. The one that they know the...
Oh! Well, let me see.
It's a pretty big sign. You know, you can see it pretty far away.
Sadly, this is not going to show very well at night. That's the big K sign. I'm sorry, it's at night.
It says no car sales on the bottom. It's like a little sign, really old. It says no car sales in the parking lot. So apparently they used to have a car sale or something.
No car sales at this Kmart, people. And one final look here at the...
I mean, they even hid the store closing signs. They're sad to close it. They hid it under the awning.
Yes, someone just put a sad, teary face on
I'll
this
probably put one, too. No, it's a good time. I'll put a like, but...
25 people have reacted to this video.
Wow.
Yeah! Den and Dine Retail, getting on the map here. Alright, well, I gotta head to these other places. Jeff just added 2 more things to my list. And we are headed over there, and I will see you all tomorrow in the lovely state of Ohio.